Hey there YouTube, it's Raijinku here. I wanted to bring you another narrated match. This one will be pitting David against myself. He's actually running a fire rush deck against my water darkness build. But anyways, this should be a pretty good game here since my deck's not really designed to deal with rush too well. So we're going to get started here.
I have full battery, so. Anyways, I'm sure I'll narrate over this, but what's up, YouTube? Raijinku here. At my local card shop in Vault, located in Greensburg, PA.
Playing a sure win.
Anyways, I'm just trying out some new things with this deck here. It's Darkness Water with a couple random text fire cards. It's a little excessive. I actually think it's like 47 cards right now. So I want to try new things out. So I'm kind of
It's a little excessive, YouTube.
Very, I guess you could say competitive build.
I wanted to try a bunch of different things with this deck, and I just couldn't find the space to take things out. So what I ended up doing instead was just throwing everything in and seeing what worked and what didn't work. So
Don't need all this kind of stuff on my page.
Sure you do. Publicity from parents saying,
Yeah.
don't do this, don't.
publicity, yeah.
Carol gets to choose.
Not a fan of all the extracurricular language that goes on here, so.
I gotta rotate this just a little bit so nobody can see my hand.
YouTube can see my hand. I don't care about that. But
There's my hand.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go first. Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, so I charge a Terror Pit into my mana zone, probably because it's early,
All right.
and I really doubt I'm going to get to that point with this deck because, again, it's a rush. So,
Oh, you're gonna get the turn 3 playoff here, aren't you?
thinking about those cards in my hand that can get rid of his cards.
Bring out another Drake, huh? Turn 3. Okay, cool. Draw.
Only attack 3 ticks, come on. That's the only downside to heavy. Of course, he is kind of
Yeah,
high power.
it has a skirmisher, so luckily I'll be okay for a turn or so.
And your turn.
Since I know he can't attack me, I'm opting to logo scan to get more options.
All of these.
Hey. They're good cards.
Hang on to them. Go.
What made it better is the fact that I was holding cards in my hand because I knew that he could destroy them with a Rock Bite or similar cards. So I was like, okay, go ahead. You can put those in your mana zone.
Both lights. Go ahead.
So I get rid of the one that can attack instead of throwing down my Scared Orbital.
I do have more than just these for these throwers.
I know, but I'm just trying to avoid them early.
I already have 2 games.
So he plays another one and a fast attacker.
Try to drew off that
And I'm not hitting
shit.
any blast with that. Yeah, Crimson Wyvern is not going to be beneficial in this game at all. There's no fire blockers that I'm aware of, so.
What's not?
You make this legit, make it for you. Every time you hit you, shake it. Put in the Tutter sound. Okay.
Go ahead.
Screeching Scared Orbital is one of the best cards against this matchup. Just being able to banish a level 2 or 1 for free, basically. Alright, so he does evolve, and he's gonna double break. This is one thing I'm not good at dealing with this game. He's busting through those shields very quickly. So now I have to sort of come back with my own aggro rush of my own. Otherwise I lose this game. I mean, he's still sitting at 5 shields, and I'm at 1. Okay, so I try to trade into some options here. Probably a Neuron. But instead I go for... Yep, I go for the Neuron. He just set me up for that. Now I just have to be aware of the potential for fast attackers coming from his hand, because, again, I'm at 1 shield. This is going to get bad very quickly.
You can use Bronk as a treacherous right now.
And of course he has a fast attacker. But luckily, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to activate that or not, because I can just swing at it next turn. But I end up choosing to go ahead and use it because I want more cards in my mana zone to be able to be used for next turn. And I think it was the right play.
Don't forget, I got 5 shields. They might all be destroyed.
So here I'm probably going to go into Logo Scan, put out a Cyber Sprite just for the blocking ability.
Logo Scan, I draw 2.
Again, just trying to search for some options here. I think I drew a Dark Return, so I might actually go into 2 Cyber Sprites this turn. Or not.
Cards in hand?
So I opt to attack with the Emperor Neuron, I think just get a draw off of it, and I think I leave it at that. Because I don't want him to get a fast attacker that I can't deal with. Because all he has to do is draw 1 of them, and it's just game over. Much like that. So this would have been game if I didn't have my blocker. So he's left with no cards in his hand currently, and I'm left with so many options. Again, Wyvern, you're not doing anything this game. Oh, David, you're always so quick to count yourself out. You're the one with 4 shields, and I have 1 shield. Oh wait, no, I don't have any. So now I have an endless amount of blockers, potentially. So I think I passed turn.
Yeah, I will give you another
Yeah, I don't want to give him an evolution, or set up for an evolution. So when he's only drawn 1 card, I can deal with that, no matter what it is.
You should notice what this deck mainly is.
Well, I know it's super aggro.
Yeah, but 3/4 of it's Dracon.
I had mentioned earlier about him using Burn Claw and Bronca, 2 of the recent promos that, or not promos, recent cards that were spoiled to the Pojo.com crew, which are actually pretty good in Dracon cards, in the deck that uses Dracons. So I go into Medusa, kill this creature, and I've got a full huge field here. And either I try to go for game,
It's worth a shot, you two.
and I'm just trying to calculate whether I can actually do this. So I probably should have attacked with Seneschal first, but I'm trying to attack the lower cost ones first. And I was able to succeed in this game, even though I was down to 0 shields and he was at 4. It really didn't seem like I was going to win that one, but I have to play more aggressively against this deck, and it's really a pain if you don't have those smaller blockers. But I suppose even if I did have those blockers, he would have been rock biting them all day. So.
Tendril Grasp, except 2,000 or less, all on your opponent's side.
Yeah. Thing is, you didn't have any 2,000 or less. Yeah. The one guy.
I had the Giga.
I'm talking to him now about Barrage. And
I had
basically how it can be a very good card against my deck.
And then I had
Although personally, I think one of the strongest cards against Blurple, as people call it, has to be Tendril Grasp. It just gets rid of everything. Although at the same time, it also ramps you up so you can play pretty much everything. So, alright, so we're moving on to game 2 here. And of course, I'll show you my hand. I don't know if that Skull Shatter's going to get me anywhere, especially with Rush. So, I imagine, yep, first card going in, Skull Shatter. And I opt not to play anything, even though I can. I don't want him to, again, get set up for something where he can just kill it. And I understand Rock Bite is like a 4 cost, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just trying to play it safe. That way I can just go into like an evolution or something. I do want the blocker though, just in case he throws out, you know, some weak fast attacker later on. Okay, so yeah, he Heat Seekers, which is sort of what I was being concerned about originally. So I charge a Spy Mission probably to Logos. No? Okay. Keep in mind, YouTube, I haven't watched these videos in a little while. I recorded these, I think, last week. So it's almost like a live narration, really, because I'm not 100% sure on what everything does here. Now, he opts to attack, and, I mean, I understand that fire is about aggro and rush and all that kind of stuff, but I don't see the point of that when I've got a Seneschal on board. You gave me a card, and my Seneschal is going to be able to attack your creature. So, and I'm going to draw off of that. So, if anything, you just set me up for even more advantage. Alright. I think at this point I opt to bring out the Gigabolver. Yeah. I attack, I draw, and I'm looking at, like I'm in a really good position in comparison to the last game. Again, that's one of those weak fast attackers. I probably would have tried to considered killing off the Seneschal or something, but
no, that wasn't what I got.
No Wyvern.
No, I just laugh. I got because it's useless. I have no blockers.
Yeah.
No, I do have a Neuron in hand. And I might go with that play.
Why have you been playing that cast?
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I probably will.
I'm like, oh, I saw that.
Neuron is such a good card. Although with the new set coming out here March 15th, Dragon Strike Infernus, there might be some difficulties in maintaining the deck. Alright, so he Tornado Flames, gets rid of my Neuron. I'm still set. I can attack, draw. I could evolve into Medusa if I need to. I've got a Dark Return in my hand to bring back Neuron if I have to. There's so many options. But moving back to the whole Dragon Strike Infernus set, the main card, Infernus the Awakened, is sort of like the selling point of the set. And it just makes it so you can't play anything that has 4,000 power or less. So it just shuts down pretty much this entire deck, unless you manage to get your Terror Pits or you try some other removal spells. So it's going to be such a crazy card, and a lot of people are going to be running it. So, alright, so as you can see, I have a lot of stuff in my field, and I just brought out Hovercraft. So anything that dies by battle is just going to return back to my hand. So he brings out basically the fast attack dude, and he chooses to attack the Seneschal, which is, I think, a bad play. But I'm okay with that because it just goes back to my hand. I can play it next turn. I can.
So now he's just 3,000?
I probably just would have went for the shield.
You could shock both.
Again, Rasulka is not really helpful in a deck that uses fast attackers. Alright, so this is me being a little more aggressive. And basically has this turn to make a comeback. So he attacks my shield, and I hit a Terror Pit, which is really, really bad for David. Potentially, I could win this turn, but I'll probably play it a little safer and take out the creature, just because that's sort of the player I am. I'm not going to leave him with an option to make a comeback. So I probably, Tornado Flame, or better yet, Medusa. And that is game. So there you have it, YouTube. Just remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Make sure to check me out on Pojo.com for Card of the Day. And I will bring you guys more matches, and I actually have a few others that I'm going to be uploading here in the very near future, so just make sure to check it out, and I hope to see you around. Until next time, guys, keep calm and game on.